Welcome back to Qreactin, man. Do all cheaters think the same? Words you believe? Let's hop right into it.
I am a cheater, and it was a very hard time in my life when it happened. I ruined an entire part of myself.
Before, I wasn't very empathetic with cheaters, but after I did it, I understood.
I feel like it's a part of me, but it's not who I am right now.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny how all these cheaters are not attractive at all.
I didn't know why I was cheating.
They're all not cute,
a bunch
bro.
about it.
Normally, a lot of people, they definitely
They're all
beat
not
themselves
cute.
up for it. I don't.
When I cheated, I enjoyed it. 3,
At the time, they probably did, but after they
1,
probably hated it.
go.
I was there for it. I was there for the cheating. Like, let me tell you, like, I'm here for it. It's a catharsis. It's cool for like the moments while you're in it, and then afterwards, I feel horrible. It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I feel good because I'm connecting with someone, and I'm not connecting with my partner. And so this feels good to have this sort of connection with someone else.
You know what I realized, y'all?
cheated in a
This may be a simple, like, this may be kind of hard for y'all to understand. This is really complex here, but hear me out. This is complex. It's really complex, right? But hear me out. You know what'd be crazy? If you just didn't cheat at all, just stayed loyal. And I know it's hard. It's crazy, right? But it's almost like so hard. It's simple. You just don't cheat. It's really that simple. You know?
another country. So at that time, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's, you know, it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty. Man, you know, you high and then it went like low.
Yeah, I enjoyed it in the process because one, my boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away. And here's my best friend's cousin who is right here and open and willing.
My best friend's cousin
And
is
I was
wild,
like,
bro.
fuck it.
Wild.
I actually cheated on somebody. I was in a long distance relationship. I didn't cheat on the person like through sex. It was something totally different. I just considered other things as cheating. I did not enjoy it, no. It was like with a friend from like middle school. He like hit me up. I was like, how you doing? Okay, let's go hang out. What's happening? So no, I didn't enjoy it. And
You didn't
it was
enjoy
really
the moment?
horrible.
Like you didn't enjoy like actually being with the person?
No.
Not at all, from the very beginning?
No, it just like if you like let things happen, I just let it happen. I'm just like, oh yeah, no.
Really?
Not again.
Then why didn't you stop? Why didn't you say, no, I don't want to do this then?
Yeah. That might have been like my lift's outside, gotta go. Yeah, at that point.
And he was like my ride, so I couldn't like
My lift is outside.
It was her life.
I couldn't, yeah, no.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. 3, 2, 1, go.
I agree. I think you cheat once you're a cheater. Right? I feel like you are though, right?
I would say I strongly disagree with this
I think you are.
simply because people change, people grow up, people learn things.
Oh, okay. So I guess you're saying like you're not going to cheat again in the future. In that case, you're not saying disagree because you can change and not become a cheater again. But I thought like overall, like you cheated before, so you're a cheater. But I guess if you're not going to cheat in the future again, like
Because
that,
I did
that
this
makes sense.
one bad thing when I was like, let's say 15, doesn't mean that it should haunt me for the rest of my adulthood.
Once a cheater, always a cheater? Okay, no, not really. I've been in several long-term relationships where like I've cheated from the very beginning into the very end of the relationship. And
That's
you guys are
wild.
saying like I cheated one time I was 15 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. I was like on some straight fuckboy shit. So
guy's
like,
weird.
straight up. So like
That guy's
what I was
weird.
doing wasn't truly who I was. It was a defense mechanism. I had these strong emotions towards my partner. I really wish that they would listen to me. They're not, and so I'm just going to go and do something that makes me feel better. So I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater, but I do, on the other hand, always tell every partner that I've been with about my habits and what I've done in the past. I share it openly because I think it's something that should be shared more often. because we're not the only people that cheat. People watching this stuff are also cheaters.
I would be willing to forgive
Not
someone
me.
if they cheated on me. 3, 2, 1,
Nope.
go.
I would not be able to do that.
Just because of the simple fact that I told my boyfriend at the time that I cheated on him, and then he forgave me. But then these things start happening.
I would
where
not
he's
forgive
like,
anybody
like,
cheat on
what's
me.
up? Where you
I
going?
couldn't
I'm
do
going to
that.
parties. Like, oh, boys are gonna be there, huh? I'm just like, why would you do that? That just makes me want to like just go back to what I was doing.
You
Let me
have,
just hop. Like I can't.
no faith or trust
Yeah,
in me.
exactly. The
Yeah.
trust,
That's-
like trust after was gone. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Well,
we're
yeah,
fine.
we cheated.
Like, no,
Yeah.
we're not, because you're not emotionally, mentally like, oh, I'm like, we're done.
Right.
It wasn't done. So after that, I broke up with him, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be that person who just like, oh, you cheated, bye. I'm not gonna be like that mentally or physically. I'm just gonna be like, no, we're gonna work this
I
out.
couldn't forgive anybody.
If it was the other way
couldn't.
around, I still would have been begging at his knees to be with me because of how much I was in love with him. And I still forgive him for what he's done to me. And if anybody were to do that
Bro.
later on,
Hold on, bro. Who's calling me now? Who is this, bro? Hello? Hello? Alright, bro. I don't know. Hey. I
I'm gonna be like, hey, I've done it too.
3 out of the 4 relationships I was in, I was a cheater, but on that last one, I got cheated on. Cheating all throughout that first year. Second year, same thing through that. I forgave him for all of it. I was still the one begging him to be with me. I tried. I said I forgave him for that, but I didn't really. I still have a lot of hate in my heart for that. But would I let the next person do that? Hell the fuck no. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna get to know you just for you to do all of that stuff? Like, that's why we learn from our past mistakes. Which that's kind of me being a hypocrite because I did the same mistake over and over
Yeah,
again.
you cheated me, bro.
You changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only because, before
I would say if I got married though, it would be harder for me to leave you, but yeah, if you cheat on me, I'm probably not gonna forgive you. Probably I'm not going to. I'll probably have to move on. I'll probably have to separate, or I'll forgive you and just not. We'll be done. Like we're broken up.
I cheated, I would have actually been all the way back there. And then I came here because I hold grudges. So, I mean, I will be more understanding to a person if they cheated on me because I did it. But it would be really hard for me to let it go because I would always replay it in my head. For me, actually, the person I cheated on, we're still together. We're getting married next month.
I was gonna ask you about that. Congrats.
Yeah, so he forgave me big time,
How did you find
obviously.
out? So you cheated with him overseas?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. Personally, could not do that. Could not allow my girlfriend to show me and then just get married and then marry her. Yeah, I couldn't do that. But everyone's different, everyone has their own opinions on different topics and different things and scenarios, and her boyfriend feels that she's the one, so good for them.
Yes.
Good for them.
At first, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just break it off, not say anything. But he was so willing to fix whatever was going on, and he was like, I don't know what's going on. What can I do to fix it? And I was like, this is just what's going on. This is what I have in my head. Like, I'm unhappy. I think we should go to counseling and stuff. And so we did, and we're more honest and open with each other, and we were able to work it out.
That's awesome.
Cheating is always wrong. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that you're in a relationship with is toxic? You're just like, okay, I have an excuse
So break up.
to cheat.
So break up. It's that simple. If there's honesty, break up and be single. There you go. Problem solved.
On this person.
Not that hard, bro.
That's why.
Not that hard. Just break up.
An
Well,
excuse to break up with the person?
Yeah,
I
break
know,
up.
but you still have benefits with that person too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in this relationship and you're like you have benefits. So
Just break
That's
up.
a hard
What?
part.
Just break up.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
this is
I don't know
one
what
of the
you're
things
talking
why I'm afraid of marriage. It's like, in some ways, it's like, what if shit goes super south and I can't just undo this. This is not just a break up.
I am a firm believer that no matter how toxic somebody is, no matter how horrible somebody can be, I don't think anybody on this planet deserves to be cheated on. I wanted to believe I had good reason, but I didn't, even though he called me a dumb bitch every other sentence. and I was the most ugly and stupid person that he's ever met.
I almost laughed, y'all. I almost laughed. I
and
held it in though.
I
held
only
it in.
exist to send him
I held it
nudes.
in for y'all.
Like,
Yeah, you did the right thing by getting out of that relationship.
Yeah.
You did the right thing for sure, for sure.
yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat. 3, 2,
Ooh,
1.
this one
go.
is. Ooh, it's okay. If you really love somebody though, like I'm not cheating on you. That's just but that's my point of view. Like everyone's different. Like for me, if I really love somebody, I'm not cheating on them. You know, like if I really love somebody, if I don't, you people just lie and say I love you and cheat. But if you really love someone genuinely, I don't think you really can cheat on them. But then again, also the people who do love people, and I don't know. But for me, I would never cheat if I love somebody. That's just again, people all have different beliefs, man. It's different.
So the reason why I'm strongly disagree is because if you actually love someone, why would you ever want to inflict any sort of pain on them? Since you're supposed to be there, I guess you can say their other half,
That's what I'm
why would
saying,
you want
bro.
to be the bad half of it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if
It
you
doesn't
really
really
love
make
somebody,
any
how could you
sense.
do that? Like,
Did you
how
love the
could
guys
you?
that you cheated on?
No, that's why.
You didn't love them.
I don't love any of them.
Did you tell them that you loved them?
No.
You never said you love. I love
Well, I
them.
never said it to any of them because I didn't love them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I was in love with the people I cheated on. I mean,
Would you call yourself a selfish person?
super selfish. At that time, for sure. Super, super selfish.
But
I
do you
was
think you could have been selfish in a different way and still not have hurt the person?
exactly. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. And that's the thing that now in this at this portion of life, like I try and do. I've not cheated in a long while.
Yeah, I don't have too many experiences with relationships. So actually, my fiance, he was my first boyfriend. So
Did you feel like you wanted to
Experiment
experience
some other.
other people? What was the
200%. So yeah, like I said, he was
That's
my first.
why. That's why she cheated. She probably thought it was too good to be true, and she's like, "We're gonna get married. I have to get some other taste happens." Like, but again, for me, y'all, listen, bro. If you're the one person, right? If you're the one, you the one. You know what I'm saying? You the one. That's simple, man. It's that simple.
Relationship, and at that
All
time,
I need, man.
like,
That's all
I
I
wasn't
need
very
for real.
confident in myself, my appearance, my personality. Guys were always looking at my friends, you know, and I was like, okay, this guy likes me. It's like this is.
Yo, have y'all seen that movie Turning Red? Y'all, why does her voice sound like that? She sounds like the kid. What's her? I don't know her name. I just also y'all. It's on my Patreon actually. I have some movies on my Patreon, so y'all go check it out at Qreactin. But y'all, she sounds just like the Turning Red like main character voice. Like she sounds just like the voice actor for her.
it, you know. And then as I
think
got
it's
older, I
Mei
just
Lee.
like
Mei
more
Lee?
comfortable
No.
with myself, and I'm like out when I was in Japan. I was like, oh hey, people like I getting attention. Like I love this. Like not like I fell out of love with my fiance now, but it was like, hey, somebody else likes me. I am pretty. Like I am cool. He's not just saying that, you know.
She didn't believe what you were saying then. Insecurities, man. It's crazy.
Damn. You guys haven't forgiven yourself. I've forgiven myself. For sure.
Insecurities
it
just
took a
haunt
lot of,
people, bro. They really haunt
reflecting. I don't
people.
think my cheating is not truly who I am. It was the result of not seeing healthy relationships as I was growing up, not seeing how people can work through things in a healthy way.
I feel like I had to forgive myself just because, especially after the relationship that I was in after that I got cheated on, just because now I understand both sides of it. It isn't easy both ways, but I feel like if you really actually want to learn and grow from something, you definitely have to forgive yourself because you can't grow if you don't forgive yourself.
Still haven't kind of forgiven myself, just for the simple fact that we're kind of like in a courtship, so we're like intending to get married. So I could have been in like her shoes of like, oh, fiance, but I didn't get that chance just because of the simple fact that I cheated, and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, that's something that I was like, damn, this time, if I would have stayed, I didn't cheat, I could have been like married by now. I could have had like the life that I wanted.
Do you think that you would be like you and the guy would still be together if you hadn't cheated?
No.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know how long I would have lasted.
Hold on.
To be honest, because it was, I don't know how long I would have lasted in a long distance relationship. So that's why I cheated.
I'm definitely still working on it. It's something that still happened recently, just last year. So I just felt like, all my life I grew up to be this perfect person. My parents were very proud of me. I never went against them. So when I went to Japan, we were already engaged. So me coming back, my dad already put money on a down payment for the venue and stuff. I felt so guilty. So even now, I know everybody is forgiving of me, but I just have to work on forgiving myself still, because I still think about it, how it affected everybody around me.
All right, guys, that's a wrap.
Come on, guys.
1-2 cheater.
What? Anyway, y'all, man, like, comment, sub. Right now, we're currently on the road to 200 subs. My mom says that's the next goal for us to hit by the end of January. So, right now, we're at 122, y'all. Thank y'all so much for this, man. It means a ton to me. It really does, man. You have no idea how much it means. Tomorrow, well, I guess you're probably gonna see this video tomorrow, so I won't say anything. But, yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys don't cheat. Don't cheat, y'all. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for your relationship. Do not cheat. Don't do it. But I hope you enjoyed the video, man. Hope your boys stay blessed. Peace out.